Greetings from Atolia, I am the Lord Bones. This is Steam Cleaning Season 2. Today's game is Project Highrise. It came out in September 2016. It's a strategy builder type game similar to Mega More Story by Kairosoft. It's also very similar to Prison Architect, but we'll get to that later on. The overview. Start out with some land with a few staff and a small building. Your goal is to build the biggest, most successful tower you can possibly sustain. There are scenarios and a free play mode. There are two main moneymakers, offices and apartments. These require restaurants, shops and services to move in. There are several levels to all of them and each demand more than the last. You can build up to 80 floors up and 20 floors down, and with elevators the distance between them is practically non-existent. You'll probably end up charging no rent for the restaurants and shops just to keep them around for the moneymakers. Happy residents in your building earn you influence and buzz, and these in turn gain you prestige, which allow you to get more people into your building, more rent payers and a full-size 80-floor building. So let's go through a few good points of this actual game. Once you've got everything figured out, the mechanics become pretty much straightforward to understand. It's oddly addictive and satisfying to build a building as big as you can. The pace of the game can be as fast or slow as you want it, and there's no rush for those rooftop apartments. It can get hard even on easy mode, which is a bonus if you really want a challenge. It has Steam Workshop support, so hopefully it'll remain fresh. The bad stuff. This game desperately needs a blueprint mode like Prison Architect. If I have to grab a pad of paper just to note down the size of buildings, you've failed to give me information. If I have to open Photoshop to count the tiles to make sure I've not messed up, you've failed. If I have to write down the types of rent payers that are fussy about noise, smells or distance from the ground floor, you've failed. The information it gives through on-screen graphs is insufficient. I want numbers or each tile to be coloured around the noise or smell maker so that I don't need residents to start complaining until I know there's a problem. I need a way to group problems together, like who thinks their rent is too much, who thinks it's too noisy. And then when the game tells me the economy is in the pooper, I want to be able to en masse select a group and change the rent without clicking on every single place. Some people seem to complain that there is nowhere to eat or they want more cafes as they're walking past several cafes. I like the game and find it oddly satisfying to place things down. I'd want the game to give me a bit more information and maybe have that blueprint mode from Prison Architect. I like to seem like the game is working with me and not so much against me. However, overall the game is actually good and satisfying and fun to actually play if you like this type of thing. I think the Steam Workshop could add a bit more freshness to the actual overall game, and I need to dip into that I think just after this video. Project Highrise is on Steam for £15, $20 or €20. And that's basically everything I want to say on this, other than I have changed the format of Steam Cleaning a little bit to see whether or not this will actually work, so if it does, please let me know. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Goodbye.